It is day 2 of me doing 5 to 9. So getting up 5 o'clock in the morning, going to bed, well, 9 o'clock-ish, about 9:30 last night, so I had about 7.5 hours sleep. And I found it surprisingly easy to get up this morning. It is now 5:20 in the morning, I'm up and ready, and I'm off to work again. One of my trees has fallen over. I've edited yesterday's vlog, which is cool. It's all looking good. So what am I doing today? Is Pluto all good this morning? Don't know what it's going to be yet. Healthy tea, because I really am on a health kick this week. Hopefully you've already watched all my vlog by now, but if not, go back and have a look at yesterday's vlog. Today I'm going to sort out all my equipment, all my bags. I'm going to lay it all out and try and work out what I need to take where and when, so I'm not taking everything everywhere I go. Now, me and Mr. Ralph are going to the shop. And I 100% didn't end up just having a McDonald's. 100%. So behind me is all the stuff that I've been carrying around with me literally every day. I've got 3 backpacks there. I've got a whole raft of stuff. I'm going to show you. I'm a little bit embarrassed by how much stuff there is there, but here we go. So we've got my MacBook and my iPad. We also have an Insta360 camera and all the accessories. We have a carry handle for my iPhone. Haven't used that much, so that's going to come out of my everyday carry. We've got an Anker power bank, a light, a Plord Note, which you use for recording meetings and phone calls. My iPad mini, which I take everywhere with me. Ridge wallet, Orbit key keyring with keys. Some headphones, a pocket knife, an Orbit key desk pouch that you can carry around with you and keep all your valuable items in, and it also acts as a desk charger for iPhone and headphones. A notebook, DJI microphones and accessories, spare pair of glasses, power bank number 2, power bank number 3, a bunch of hard drives that have everything that I need on forever. DJI little case with some SD cards, some Slate digital headphones. Then we have the DJI drone, the Neo drone, new one, with some spare batteries and a charger and the controller. We have another controller for the DJI Mini 3, which I haven't got here, so I've got to fit that in somewhere as well. More hard drives, SD cards, card reader, pen sticks, adapters, some little hubs, USB hubs, a bunch of leads. Down here we have some lenses for the iPhone that go with this case here. We have a little thing for mounting cameras wherever you want. We have an Orbit key bag that just acts as a shopping bag. Always take that around with me. That's a case for an Apple Pencil. And then we've got all these empty currently, because I've taken everything else, cases. We've got a leather pouch at the back there for leads. We've got the TomTok case for iPads. An Orbit key pencil case, Orbit key tech carry bag, and then my side bag as well. So this is a ridiculous, stupid amount of everyday carry. I am going to make a proper everyday carry video coming up, but I'm going to pare all this down to what I really need to carry, because I do not need to carry all this around with me. I carry everything for every single eventuality, which is a little bit crazy. Right, I'm going to tackle this best way I can, which is to sort out stuff that I need absolutely on a daily basis, stuff that I need occasionally, and then stuff that I'm just not using at the minute, and we'll see what we come up with. Stuff that I'm not using. I'm not really using this at all, which is it's called the Shift Cam, and it's the camera grip for your iPhone. It's really good, but I'm not really using my iPhone for filming enough considering all the other cameras I've got. So this, I think, will be really great like on holiday where I'm maybe not going to take anything else other than an iPhone. And also I do want to play around with, I have two Shift Cam lenses that fit as well. I think there's a macro lens and an anamorphic lens to make your filming look very cinematic. So I do want to have a play around with that, but currently I'm not using them every day, so I'm not going to carry them. So this was the Orbit Key. It's like the Desk Caddy, I think it's called. And I really like this. It opens up, you put all your stuff that you kind of use regularly in here and you can carry it around with you. I use too much stuff, so I don't really need that. It's nice leather top, but that is gonna stay somewhere permanently, I think. This one sounds controversial, so I take my notebook everywhere with me. I'm gonna stop doing that because I've got my iPad. Now, I bought my iPad so that I could edit videos with it, and it's a really powerful iPad, and I use Final Cut Pro on the iPad. There's certain limitations that mean when I'm ready to do an export, to sort my sound out and my colour grading, I really like to use the laptop. I can just do the exports when I'm in the studio. Headphones, Slate Digital headphones. These are studio quality headphones. I've not really been taking them out of the case very much. At home, I've got a set of Apple Pro Max headphones, so I'm getting rid of these basically. Next up, things to take out of my everyday carry. It's getting difficult. I don't think I need all 3 power banks all the time, every day. So this one, which is the beast. This is the Anker one, and it has so much power. I can't remember what the specs are. It must say on here somewhere. Oh, yeah, I mean, you can charge laptops and everything off this. It's really good, but it's really heavy. And do I want to be carrying it around me every day? No, I think that's for special occasions, going out and filming, going and recording, and effectively not knowing what the power's going to be like, so I can power my laptop and things off it. So it's not going to go in my everyday bag. It's going to go maybe in my recording rig bag. Also, I can use it as a guitar pedal power supply, which is awesome. I could power my whole pedal board off this for about 3 hours. The controller that goes with the DJI Mini drone, 8 hard drives. I'm going to get more organised. These are going to stay in the studio with all my studio work on, and I'm just going to take the stuff that I need, because I'm not taking my laptop, so it means I can't really use much of the work that's on these without my laptop. I've got 2 power banks on the go. So this one is an old one. So this is a Morphe power bank. It also acts as a wireless charger for your iPhone, so really good, handy power bank to have. It has a little thread on the bottom for mounting it. I'm not sure why you'd want to do that. It also has a little stand on the back, so you can use it as an iPhone stand that I'd forgot about, and really useful if you're filming. It can stand up like that. Ta-da! So that 100% is staying. Insta360 camera and accessories. I use this for filming in the car mostly, and the only time I take it out is to transfer the footage from it. So this is quite a big case for that. So the camera is going to stay. This hangs around your neck and you pop the camera on, and then you can film with the camera. This is a magnet, so it goes around like that. You can pop it under your jumper like so. The little camera part of this pops out. You can hook it onto your jumper, turn it on so it's filming, and that will capture everything that is in front of me. So I'm going to leave that on recording. It goes back in here, which is like the action pod for the screen, which flips up as well, so it's great for selfie stuff. I have it permanently mounted in the car so that I can swivel it around, film the road, or background film me, and I can always see because the screen pops up. However, I do have a little case for this that fits just the camera and the action pod in there, and That's what I'm going to use rather than that big grey case. So that's staying. Right, these two hard drives, these are going to be my workable hard drives that hold my current audio and my current video on. So I'm going to keep those together and take those with me. Let's see, the iPhone case that goes with the shift cam, that can go. iPad mini, I use and I carry it everywhere. I think the iPad mini is brilliant. I use it like a notebook. And I'm constantly writing notes in it and planning things, and for really cheap amount of money, although I do believe they're about to bring a new one out, but from what I saw, it doesn't really add any major functionality for what you're probably using an iPad mini for. So got to keep the iPad mini, that's staying. Ridge wallet, which is brilliant, holds all your cards in there like that. And also in here I have, don't claim my bank details, I have this, which is basically a tracker. It's like an Apple tracker. It's made by Rolling Square, but it fits in your wallet and it works with Apple Find Me. So that is really, really handy. It means that I never lose my wallet, which I used to lose all the time. So that definitely staying. Right, I'm getting a bit hot. Microphone, so this is one of the DJI microphones that I use. It's brilliant and I love it because you can just clip it on with the magnet and it doesn't look too in your way. Sometimes I quite like to get it as if my t-shirt had a little logo on it. So around about there somewhere. And I kind of feel like it just looks like a bit of a logo. Anyway, right, stuff that's definitely going. Mini light, never ever use it, it's going. Stuff that's staying, iPods, couldn't live without them. AirPods rather. Claude Note, really, really useful for recording meetings. Has a little button on the top there. You press that, it connects to your iPhone automatically and syncs all of the recordings on there. It will record phone calls, it will record everyone in a room meeting, and it uses AI to then do a transcript of that meeting where it will label the speakers and everything. It's a brilliant bit of technology and I love using that. So that is staying. It just magnetizes onto the back of your iPhone, which I don't normally carry it around like that, but that's if you're making a phone call, you just press the button and it will record both voices of the phone call brilliantly. So love that, that's staying. The DJI Pocket 3 has to stay because I use that for the majority of my filming when I'm out and about. I'm using my Sony camera today, so it all looks a bit more flashy, but the Pocket 3 has got to stay. It's over here, recording everything from this angle. Hopefully you're picking that up. So this is just the case and accessories, so they are staying. However, two little tripod things, why am I carrying two of them around? I don't know, so that's going. ND filters for the Pocket 3, really, really need those when you're out on a sunny day, so they've got to stay. A notebook. It's going to go because my pen's in my Orbit key case somewhere, and I've just said that I take notes using my iPad mini, so that's going. Nope. Keys, have to have keys. I've got an Apple tag on there because I'm terrible at losing things. This is a little key ring by Orbit Key. It's really, really good because you can have all your keys in there. I've also got a little multi-tool that's a screwdriver and a can opener. It has a little ruler on the side. You'd have to measure something very small. Anyway, keys obviously have to stay, but brilliant little gadgety key ring that I really like because there's no rattling around of your keys. Pound coin. There's a supermarket near us that still makes you pay £1 for your trolleys. How ridiculous in this day and age. You don't pay it, you put it in and you get it back afterwards. But it's the only one that I know of, but every time I go there I get really frustrated when I haven't got £1 to put into the trolley thing, so I always carry £1 with me. Pocket knife. This isn't actually the pocket knife that I carry because this one is a little bit large really and I don't like that. I leave it kind of around for opening boxes and stuff here, but I do have a little pocket knife that I have left at home, little Swiss Army, tiny little pocket knife that's got a pen in there and a pair of scissors and a nail file and all that kind of thing. That's what's going to go in my bag rather than this one. Right, oh, we are getting there. We're clearing some space. Spare set of glasses. They're my sunglasses, so they've got to stay really. A little SD card holder. It's also got an adapter in for transferring stuff, so that has to stay. Card reader, that has to stay because I transfer stuff onto my iPad, onto my phone. Quite often need that. So we're getting there, I've got two hubs. Hub number 1 by Belkin has 2 USB-A, a HDMI out and a USB-C. Hub number 2 has 4 USB-Cs. Now practically everything that I buy nowadays has a USB-C. Orbit Key bag, as ridiculous as this sounds, I was terrible at taking my bags into supermarkets. I've been carrying 2 of these actually around with me. They just fold up, they're black, they look a bit cooler, don't they, than a carrier bag. And I carry these, I use them in the supermarket, you can fit loads in them, they're really sturdy, they're waterproof, and they just fold up really, really easily, he says. Oh, don't think I've ever done one while stood up before. So they can fold or you can roll them. I think I've got some air in there somewhere. But they just fold really, really small, like that. And they have this little cable, this little bungee that hooks round, and they go pretty flat. So really, really handy. Got to keep that with me. So you can make a tripod like that. Woohoo! But I've never actually used it. So that's going to go in like one of my camera bags or something that I only take out maybe when I take a big camera out. Case, this is from TomTok, and it just fits my Apple Pencil nicely, and it has a really satisfying little snap to it. I'm going to use that because I think I'm going to get rid of the iPad bag for now and try and get everything into a backpack, which means I don't really want to just shove the Apple Pencil in there. It can go in the case and then go in the backpack. Now I've been carrying all this lot around with me, which is stupid. So, time to cut down on the leads. I'm going to go with these leads, which I bought from Amazon. I can't remember the manufacturer of them. They magnetize, and then they just curl up, and then they magnetize back again. Amazing, no tangles. So I've got a large USB-C to C that acts as a charging cable. That's the only charging cable I need. I've got a USB-C to a lightning connector. I don't use that very much, but occasionally other people need to charge their iPhone and things like that, and I'm going to help them out and I'm going to carry it around, and it magnetizes to that one. So I've got one USB-C, one lightning lead. Then I bought these just off Amazon a few weeks ago, and I've got a couple of these because I've got one here on this hard drive. I'll leave it attached because then I'll know which hard drive is which. Tiny little USB-C to C, really thin line. Couple of those, brilliant. You can connect cameras with them, you can connect hard drives with them. I used this earlier and it was brilliantly handy, and it's just a USB-A to a USB-C, but it's really thin. Don't know how long it'll last. Then I've got this little pen drive from SanDisk, and you can swivel it around, USB-C or USB-A. So quite often I'll use that for transferring video files and things like that, when I don't want to put them on a big hard drive. And I've also got an adapter that is a USB-A to USB-C, which I also find really useful. So I think that's it. I think that is all of my everyday carry. So I now need to fit everything that I've got left on the sofa over here into, I'd like to go into one bag and my side bag that I carry everywhere with me. So all of that into one bag, and that, I guess we're about to find out. Right, I've decided I'm going to go with this bag. It was the most expensive one. Let's undo all the zips. Actually, combination of that and my actual everyday carry bag, which is by Mopac, by the way. I don't think I've mentioned that before. This one, I tend to put that in the back. Glasses really want to go in this one. Camera stuff, wallet, pound coin, keys, headphones want to go in this one. I think everything else, iPad mini goes in this one with the Apple Pencil without a case, but you know, it's an old Apple Pencil. So that's all going in this one. Everything else is going in here. So I'm going to go, my hard drives right in the front here. My leads in here.
Haven't you finished yet?
No, it's a very long video. But I'm running out of battery, so be quick.
I'm off.
Okay, see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
That was Sam, by the way. This is where I want to utilise some of these other cases. So this case, which is the Orbit key, has that inside and loads of room inside. For the microphones, can go in there. The SD cards, of which I will put these two in the case, because that's silly not having them like that. Stuff that I want to pull out and use, I'm going to say that I'm going to put into this little compartment. The card reader, 2 little pen drives, perfect place. You've got these little pockets in here as well. The hub, and then the Plord Note would fit nicely in there, as would the power bank. So we've got the drone microphones, SD cards, drone batteries, all sat nicely in there. Come here, this way. Say, hello, Ralphie. Right, bye-bye, see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. ND filters I don't use very often, so I'm going to put those in one of the pockets on this bag. My iPad, which will fit nicely in the back of this bag. Then I've just got to fit these in, which if I go like that, that's a bit much. So I'm going to put that in the middle pocket. This one's going to go in the bottom there. That has gone better than I expected. I could carry way more stuff than this. However, spare bag, spare cases over there that I'm sure I will get use out of. And I'm going to set these up as like another drone bag with the big drone in, and maybe a smaller camera bag for when I'm taking this Sony camera out that I'm filming on, and other bits going in here. But I'm pretty pleased with that. I've got everything in the one bag that I need. I've got pockets to spare because I've got some outside pockets on here. Everything I need. This one can just happily clip on the front. So I've always got a case for that camera when I take it out of the car. Wow. That's been an afternoon, but incredibly worthwhile because I'm back down to 2 bags and I've got everything that I think I'm going to need. So thank you for watching. I'm going to end it here because I'm shattered and I think you've all been watching for probably long enough by now. So rest of my day is, to be honest, straight home, a bit of telly, probably a bit of Big Brother. People are going to hate me for that, but I quite like it. And then to bed early so that I can be up at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning again. Thank you for watching, and I'll hopefully see you tomorrow. And all of that, please don't forget to like, subscribe. I pleaded yesterday. I felt a bit embarrassed when I watched it back, but you know, it does make a difference. So hit that subscribe button if you can. See you tomorrow.